Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Media Truenut, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Frost, where you join me down here, cowering in a bunker, because I've got a couple of very, very important things. Oh my goodness, a ghoul mask that lets me walk straight past any ghouls, well they still actually cast rads on me, but still whatever, and a damaged hazmat suit for 750 rads. Now, two things people mentioned to me in the comments, good calls both. One, some people wanted to see the ghoul mask. Yeah, it doesn't look much like a ghoul, to be honest. It just looks like a human face. So ghouls are apparently very, very easily fooled. They just look at bald people and think, yep, that'll flippin' do. And two, someone asked if I could do anything to actually repair up the hazmat suit on the bench right here. Tragically not, no. And to make any improvements whatsoever to this armour, yeah, I'd need leather, steel, adhesive. I might be able to scavenge some of that around here, but it's literally +1/+1 for an extra 0.5 weight. I'd rather keep the stuff light, to be honest. So let's talk about the plan. I am, right now here in West Everett. I can escape again thanks to the ghoul mask, no problem at all. Get some distance as quickly as possible, then I can take that off and put a gas mask back on. That will be absolutely flippin' lovely. I would say Plan A, now I've actually got that hazmat suit, would be to make our way down to Nordhagen's right here, and this is Fort Strong, but Fort Strong is held by the US military. However, Boston Airport is right here. Now, Boston Airport, which apparently I've already been to, I think I must have cut close by to that at some point. Boston Airport, that is ghouly, so the comments mentioned at one point. I've got the ghoul mask. It might be easier for me to head over here and, just have a little swim straight on down. If need be, I could make a little stop at Spectacle Island, do a radaway, and then head straight out to the Columbia. Or, if it turns out 750 rad resistance and me swimming as fast as I can is good enough, I could just go there directly. That'll be interesting. Is that the end of the game? I don't know. And even if it is, I'm going to call this part, whatever part it is, not grand finale. So don't think you already know, because you don't, and neither do I. I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem like it's that much further. Like, if I had to go from, around the Castle area, around here, to here, across Spectacle Island to here, that's still quite a long way by water. This, down here, well, admittedly, it's twice as far on one leg, and then the same on the following leg. It's not terrible, to be honest. I think it's worth a go. I think it's worth a go, though. I need to be very careful where I choose to save, because I don't want to get stuck down here, having to loop all the way back round again. Though, actually, I think I might just see a solution to that. Okay, let's be on our way. I think I know what I want to do, actually. Right, up we come. And quick as you like, get away from the ghouls. Bear in mind, I'm not wearing a gas mask right now, so I'm taking some passive rads anyway. So I think it's out of here, and then heading up in this direction. Yes, I know you can see me, Mr. Spotlight, it's fine. And we should be, undetected. I should be far enough away at this point. There we go, back over to the ghoul, that should be fine. So, military gas mask back. Apparently, I could have been wearing the gas mask at the same time as the ghoul mask the whole time. Well, that's just marvellous. Can I wear this? Right. Apparently, I can just be invisible to ghouls. Because I can put the ghoul mask on. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to say no. So, next destination, due east. That there is the big wibbly balls of rads over there. And also, what's around here that's almost detecting me? That doesn't see anything. Okay. Ignore that. Oh, hang on. That's the... that's not the turbine place. No, that's the shipping company. That was my alerts in base game. Don't know what's going to be there now. I'm okay for food for the minute. Don't worry about that. Let's actually just head on our way straight over these tyres that mysteriously I'm stuck on. And actually, the world looks fairly nice and peaceful right now. This works for me. And there's the Revere satellite array far side. Okay, looks like it's actually a fairly short, quiet hop along here to get to... Hang on, is that it's a dog. And also a glowing dog. Let's leave those guys be if I can. For the most part, those guys don't actually aggro on. If you keep your distance, even if they detect you, sometimes they just don't attack you. Hang on, is that Is that a mine down there, or... Nope, it's just a bit of scenery, everything's fine. Right, so, back to County Crossing. Nice and easy, and, yep, undetected apart from those guys. I can't actually make friends with these guys. They won't give me a quest, and I don't think I can use their beds or anything. I could kill them to take the settlement for my own, but still worried about sanity. Just hang on, do I have any meat on me right now? I can't remember if I do. Yes, I do, apparently. Good. Glad I checked that. Ah, it's just like one mutt chop, that's fine. Oh, no, it's not. It's actually 4 lots of cow meat. Oh, yes, I found that cow. Beautiful, that needed cooking. Okay, so I have flipping plenty of food right now. Good. Good, good, good. Next job, due south across the bridge that should be directly in front of me here. Should be quiet. I've come through this way before, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully it's still nice and peaceful. And looks that way for now. Good. This is a good, nice starting point here. Right, made it through that area nice and quiet. Now we have to make our first choice here. What's going to be plan A? Because my options are head south to Boston Airport. Trust in the ghoul mask to get me through there. And then basically see if I can just go for a swim. Because honestly, it's barely any further. But it means I don't have to be taking on a whole bunch of bastards in the US Army Remnant. But they might drop good ammo. And I did clear them out pretty effectively at Bunker Hill. So I can handle it. Let's start off with the nice low risk option here. Oh, but there's a save point over at Nordhagen. Okay, let's start off at Nordhagen. We'll work from there. Right, nice, easy run over there. Watch out for the bridge, by the way. There's definitely some holes in it. So watch out for them. Right, nice and easy over to Nordhagen. Problem is, because of one very annoying reason, I can't make the settlement mine unless I can't produce purified water here. Because a child lives here, and children are immortal. So, because of this little bastard over here, I physically can't take this place over and produce purified water here. So that's kind of annoying. Food is fine, but water's starting to get a little bit on the low side. But it's best to drink up now, yeah, rather than get dehydrated, because it seems to take a lot more water to get out of dehydration once you're into it. Okay, so, slightly irritatingly misty day for sniping. Don't worry about that, that's the power armor I decided to flipping abandon. Because, yeah, it turned out that, weirdly, when you lost your backpack and armor, I ended up with lower carry capacity than I started with. Now, where are the lads over there? Because I need to pick the 2 lads on the bridge off at a far enough away distance. They do not realise it's me, and thus I can pick both of them off with headshots nice and easily. I see one of you over there. Fine. I think there's another one, isn't there? I swear there was 2. Ah, the bridge kind of curves round a bit. I think I see, yeah, I see you over there. Okay. And I'm going to guess. Okay, I can just see you. I do not have a crit in the bag right now. And at this range, I'm not going to kill him, even with a headshot. Which is a concern. Best thing I can probably do is get a little bit closer. Just creep closer over here. Now, is that close enough? Okay. That's still not quite it. Flipping enough. Because it's the day. Okay, that probably kills you. Alright, so I guess we... Oh, what are you armed with, by the way? Hang on, that looks like... I think that's an assault rifle, and that is, I think, the same. Well, here goes nothing. I may as well do the useless holding breath thing, and... Dead. Okay, and... Almost dead. Dead. Okay. 4 bullets. They're down. Silenced weaponry. No one further along hears that. Problem is, who else is here? We've got ourselves lightweight combat armor, blah, 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 blah. Not pocketed, so I do not flipping care. I could have the ammo, and yeah. The reason I haven't gone over to... Uh-oh. 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 I recognise that noise. Go back hide, cower in a corner. That's a cocking vertibird. Right, so this plan just went to hell. And then I threw that hell in a bin. And then I set it on fire, which didn't make a huge amount of difference. Because, like, you know, hell is traditionally already pictured as being quite hot. Right. So this is an absolute flipping no-go. Because there's... Where is it? I mean... I'm pretty sure that's a vertibird, right? I'm not mad. I'm hearing a vertibird. But it doesn't seem to have taken off. Unless I just can't see because of the mist. What the bloody hell is it? I mean, it's really loud. Wherever it is, it must be close. Is it underwater? Is this a submarine vertibird? I'm very confused right now. Like, it must be. I can see the buildings. Is it, like, just over the top of the building or something? Where the bloody hell is it? And also, after this, hang on. John, don't forget to check corpses, by the way. Don't forget to check bloody corpses. Like, some of them have useful things, like ammo and whatever on them. What have we got here, by the way? Probably the same thing. Ooh, scoped. That was the first time we've seen a scoped assault rifle. 60 damage, uses the 5.56. Heavy, though. So flipping heavy. Leave it for now. I'm pretty happy with my current loadout. I can't really afford to bring anything else into it. Not least as I keep actually finding more flipping ammo from a short plasma rifle thanks to Scrounger. So that was originally just supposed to be thrown away after it ran dry, but actually it's proved to be, yeah, quite useful on an ongoing basis. I mean, I've got plenty of guns that are hitting for like 100, 120 odd. Well, what have we got? Oh! Well, that's not what I expected to see. Well, according to the game, I'm still actually wearing the ghoul mask. Alright, the game very clearly says... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Hang on, what? Oh, rad barrel right there, fine. Okay. Keep your eyes open. We got ferals, and then we got more ferals. And I'm nearly detected. No, I've been found. Okay, so the game is satisfied I'm still wearing the ghoul mask. That you just get to wear at the same time as... I think I found the vertibird. Except, it itself is surrounded by ferals, and it's making the rotor noise despite not actually having... Okay, that's... Oh, that's a rad barrel, that's a rad barrel, that's a rad barrel. Keep your distance from the ghouls. They don't see through the disguise, but this is all... Oh, that's... I just walked straight through a rad barrel. Okay, so there's... Oh, hello. Wait, what? It's... The vertibird is searching for me. Well, lucky I... Wait, what? Wait, what? Ah! Ah! What the cocking... Ah! Right, that's... Okay. I didn't see you there. That's fine. And then just die. Right, okay. So I think wait, what? Hey, what? Who just... What? Okay, back over here, because everything is just interesting and weird today, which is... There appears to be a vertibird that's just on the ground. There's a bunch of ghouls that the vertibird doesn't seem to aggro to or want to take out in any way, but there's also a bunch of guys up top on the steps. Now, me and the ghouls are cool to just basically chill out vaguely close by to each other. That's absolutely fine. The vertibird is there, and yep, it's just there making its rotor noise, because it just feels like it. Okay. Now I just need to very carefully loop around the outside. There's just rad barrels everywhere in this region. There's just bloody rad barrels all over the bloody shop. Actually, the pier might not be bad. The pier looks quiet. I might be able to snipe off. Yeah, I know I'm taking a handful of... when I say a handful, more than a handful. Quite a few, actually. Who else is up there? Like, that's a vertibird, but it doesn't seem to go hostile to me. Then there's the pier over here. Okay. So that's fine. In fact, actually, is this potentially a good jumping off point right here? You know what? This actually wouldn't be bad. Like, I don't actually want or need to take out those guys. What I've got right here is, yeah, a nice pier. I can just jump off and go swimming. Now, in the base game, when you're in the water, there is literally nothing that is capable of attacking you. Nothing has an attack while you are underwater, or rather, while it's in the water as well. Which is exactly the same as was true in Fallout 3 and New Vegas. In fact, it's kind of weird that in a decade of Fallout with 3 games, no one bothered creating a single underwater enemy, despite the fact all 3 maps have featured huge amounts of water, but whatever. I doubt this game's gonna add one. That strikes me as, yeah, quite a difficult thing to implement. So, destination, straight over in that direction. And, actually, due east, there's boats. I might even be able to, yeah, make some little short hops between boats. But then, in all fairness, that's just going to stop me travelling in a straight line. Yeah, it will be faster and easier just to travel in a straight line. Okay, I think we know what we need to do. So I'm hidden. The ghouls can't see me right now. So I'm safe to actually put on the hazmat suit. So here we go. 750 rad resistance. Except I'm now carrying too much and can't run because that actually gets rid of all my pocketed stuff. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. At the bare minimum, at least I'm apparently allowed to keep wearing my backpack. That's nice at least. The easiest way to do this will actually be to leave behind some of the armour I'm not currently wearing. So, I've dropped a laser pistol I was just holding because, yeah, I wanted to kind of swap out the actual grip onto my laser rifle at some point. That's fine. 24 needs to be got rid of. To my mind, even though this hurts me to do, getting rid of, yeah, with those weighing, with that weighing almost 10, and that weighing 12.5. Alright, you have served me well, but when we get there, I will still have most of my equipment. And when I say when, we're probably going to die en route, so this is probably all completely academic. Right, other than that, just drop a handful of drugs and whatever. Is that good enough? Are we good enough? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, and now I'm still taking 3 rads a second. And when this game says 3 rads a second, it doesn't actually mean it. What it means is... oh, maybe it does on this occasion. Sometimes this game gets confused between 3 and 30. But I think for once, it might actually mean 3. That does look like about 3. We're also just bypassing some random ships and whatever. Okay, get your action points back and then get back to sprinting. That's presumably a bit of Spectacle Island over there. Okay, yeah. We're not gaining 30. But sometimes if you are gaining 30 rads a second, Frost doesn't actually say 30. It just says 3 instead. Which can be very, very confusing. But actually, I think this is manageable. This is working. Alright, this beautiful, beautiful little... oh, yeah, that beautiful little suit I'm wearing, that's working just fine. Now, question is, how are we doing in terms of progress? We are already about halfway there. So by the looks of it, what's going to happen is we're probably going to take about... yeah, we're going to have lost about half our health bar to rads. So actually, this is going pretty well so far. However, the question is, are there going to be enemies waiting for me on the ship? I think I know this ship. This is... it's called in the base game, isn't it like police... actually, it's even a marked location, it might not be. It's like a police boat that like intercepted another boat. But it's not used for anything in the base game, it's just a nice little bit of flavour. And this looks like it. Okay, hang on. Problem is, I can't VATS it right now. I don't see anyone. Right, just get off it. I think I found it. Okay, go, just get off it. Now hide. Undetected. Okay. I think we're good. Tragically, we are now lacking a chest piece and a leg piece, but needs must. We are good for the moment at least. Right, weapons out. We've got the gas mask back on. Oh my goodness, we're actually flipping here. Now, is anything alive in this area? Because it feels like we're okay. We've actually found the flipping Columbia. Okay. Around here. Up here. Okay, search this place thoroughly. Right, tiny bit of ammo. What have you guys got on you? Actually, you know what? I need some new armor, by the way. If any of you would, like, by sheer coincidence happen to have... Actually, you know what? That's not even that. Actually, it's quite heavy. It's quite heavy and it's not pocketed, which is a shame. Wait, which of the pieces I dropped again? Ooh, reinforced combat armor helmet, la-di-da. Yeah, right now I'm wearing an army helmet, weighs 3, that gives me just 10 basic damage resistance. I might actually have just found better stuff. That weighs 5, but 11 and 11. An extra 2 weight for 1 damage resistance and some energy. Actually, you know what? Energy does come in. Like, some of the US Army Remnant guys, they do have energy weapons and robots. Yeah, go on then. Why flipping not? So what I need is a chest piece and a right leg. Well, would you kindly like to oblige, good sir? He's actually got a pocketed right leg. Fate is smiling on this little expedition, ladies and gentlemen. Go on then, just in case there's some rads coming up, any chest piece is better than no chest piece. And with the extra pocketing as well, I can actually afford to have all this on. Well, flipping marvellous. I'm back up to full strength. Well, not quite. It's not quite as good, and the chest piece doesn't have pocketing on it. But, I tell you what, this has worked out far better than I expected already. Okay, so, both little boats checked. Nothing major going on. Check every corpse. Bit of money. Still looks quiet. Okay, that's good. I was kind of expecting maybe like a bloke in power armor or something to ambush me here. And we've actually made it. The flipping... Wait, hang on. Officially, the Columbia's not... Oh. Right. This isn't the Columbia, is it? It's very, very close. But officially, I've not found the Columbia yet. Why do I have a horrible feeling that there's actually a boat under the water, which is actually the one I want? And it's probably there in the base game. I just never realised it. Because, like, you know... It's under the water. Why would you go under there for the most part? Yeah. There's totally something under there. Oh! Yes, it's fine. Chill out. Alright, I'm just searching the boat first. Okay, we got nothing else on the ship. As far as I can tell, none of this can be interacted with. A couple of guys, but other than that... Yeah. We have a quest marker. But it's over there. Now I'm going to guess, therefore, we're going swimming. So that means, okay, the stuff I just picked up, store it on this guy's corpse. And actually, how am I radded right now? Do I want to do a rad away first for safety? No, actually, I swam all the way here and only took like half health bar, slightly less actually, probably. I think I should be okay to go down, figure out what's going on, then head back up. And tragically, the game was not nice enough to put a mattress here, so... no way of dropping a save, which is marvellous. Okay. Transfer the stuff I just picked up onto this guy. Because there's some stuff I want to keep, just in case. So, transfer, yeah, just store that with this guy. And store... Hang on, what was the other one I picked up? Was it the... It was the right leg, yeah. Stored that with this guy as well, and also give him the helmet. So give him all of that, and now when I put the actual, the hazmat suit back on, I should still be fine. I should be absolutely 100% fine in terms of weight capacity. And now I know that stuff is safely with him, and I can pick it up later. Alright, so let's, in that case, go over here, damaged hazmat suit. So that goes back on at this point. That should drop me to 100. Feral ghouls can now detect me. Okay, this time the... I swear that didn't come off last time, but maybe it did. Maybe I just didn't see the alert. Okay, let's see what we got. So, things away. Round here. And the... Wait, hang on, what? Okay. Over here, you say. Deep breath. Let's... flipping do... Oh, flip. Oh, what? What the... Okay. So. Yep. There's the Columbia. Problem is... I am going to struggle to find anything in it, aren't I? Okay. Head back up to the surface to top up the air, because I'm going to need to breathe sooner or later. Alright, straight back down again, please. So I checked the first 2 decks there. Annoyingly, this is quite a big boat. So I checked the top 2 cabins. Right, this time, check the third deck down. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, wait, what? Hello? Hello? Ooh! I've found something. Ooh. Okay. As it turns out, it's... Oh. Okay. Number 1. This area appears to be dry. I'm not sure how I managed to close the door behind me afterwards, but oh dear. Right. And I'm gonna guess it's ratty. However, it's also quiet. Are you really ratty? Because you look so ratty. Okay. Skeleton hangs himself. That's okay. Everything's fine. Wait, how do boats work exactly? Like, if I open a bulkhead, does that mean just the skeleton falling? Ooh. Deep in the pool there was lying a serpent. The serpent sensed the sweetness of the flower, rose out of the water, snatched it away. Ah, it's more of the Epic of Gilgamesh. Fine. So, that's probably relevant for some reason. Okay. If I open a bulkhead, does that flood this room? Because I feel like it might do. Okay, let's just have a look, see what's going on further down here. Ah! Do I need to equalise the pressure or something? Oh! Well, that doesn't do anything just yet. Okay, and we've got... Aha! We have got ourselves a bunch of potentially quite useful stuff here. Okay, we've actually made some flippin' progress. And bulkhead is just a fancy word for door, as it turns out. Okay, so let's see what we flippin' got. A backdoor key. Backdoor to what? What have I found so far that had a backdoor I couldn't open? I don't know. I'm hoping some of this will explain what's going on. So I got myself 3 notes here. Letter, newspaper clipping, and on the green line. Alright. Let's see what we flipping got. We found ourselves a plot here. Possibly an ending, I'm not sure. Esteemed Dr. Lerner, this is not what I signed up for. This ship has carried chems, weapons, secret corporate documents, and more than one exotic pet. But human trafficking, that's some deep shit. So here's the deal. The Liberty drop point is off. It just so happens I nicked a certain old key off your dear associate, so we're coming to your turf. I know about the tunnel too. I want you to know that we are going to be having a serious discussion in regards to my compensation, or I let HRD4 walk. Yours most humbly, Troy Bishop. Ah! Now this is starting to make sense. So HRD4 has previously been described as a bioweapon that was being shipped. But by the sounds of it, it's not just like a little test tube full of stuff you release into a population. It sounds like it's a person infected with it. And that was from Troy Bishop. Okay, and it appears that this is not the end. Instead, there's a new character introduced, Dr. Lerner, who I'm pretty sure has not been mentioned before, and something about, yeah, we've got the key, and I know about the tunnel too. This is apparently a newspaper clipping, doesn't look much like a newspaper to me, but whatever. But that's not all these students have to look forward to, says Dr. Richard Lerner, head of the School of Biosciences at... Oh. Right. So it would appear we're going to the CIT. Gotcha. So the funding provided by... Oh, Green Tech. Right. So, question is, which of these is the target? Because it could be the Institute, in which case, how would that work? How would that work? The thing is, in the base game, there is actually a non-teleporter door that's assigned to link the basements to the top side. It's just that it's all kind of like covered up with rubble or a barricade of furniture. You can find it if you go into the kind of the main building of CIT from above, and you can actually find it from below if you go into the back rooms of the biosciences area. So that could be number one. They might have cleared that out of the way and made this key open that door. Alternatively, green tech could be green tech genetics. Now, I've run into that building before, and oh flip, it was locked. But was it locked just like the door was covered up, or was it locked in some other way? And also, the tunnel was mentioned. So, what's actually gone on here? What's gone on? If the Liberty 6 drop was off, and there was a human infected by disease on this boat, how exactly did you get that person onto the mainland without the virus spreading already? Unless it's like in the blood, like it needs to be spread by like putting a drop of his blood in the water supply or something, I don't know. Maybe it's not infectious by air. Okay, and one more. Here we go, on the green line. So what do we have here? Found old references to a green line. Apparently a bunch of the Blue Line's most western stations were once part of their own train circuit. Most of them got absorbed later on and are just an extension of Blue, but these logs mention a few something that I've never heard of. Okay, so that is the tunnel. We're not going, presumed, to CIT or Green Tech Genetics. This game has added in a bunch of tunnels, because, yeah, producing tunnels is actually one thing this mod does quite a lot and fairly well. So, a bunch of the Blue Line's most western stations were once part of their own circuit. So I need to figure out which the Blue Line is. If I just go to any train station, there should be a map up. And then I need to go to the most westerly points, and presumably if it's part of their own circuit, yeah, if I went to the end of the western line, that'd be fine. That does, however, involve me going to the most westerly point, and right now I think I'm pretty much as far east on the map as you can go. So that's good. So we know what we're doing now. We are going straight back to land. We're not done, so I've just picked up a whole pile of rads. But I've got a rad away, and I've got a fungal purge, so I can shift most of these rads. So that's good. But yeah, I need to get back onto land. I could actually probably return where I came from, pick up my equipment that I dropped, and then just basically naff off back the way I came. And I'm going to guess that as a result of that, if I just go down here, yeah, this doesn't open, which is kind of odd when you think about it, because apparently I was able to open this door despite the fact the boat had sunk and then close it behind me. So I presumably have superhuman strength to have done that thing. But I can't open that other door. That other door, that's just a no-go. Fine. Well, we found a thing. That's nice. Now, just for safety, actually, looking at the number of rads I have, I might want to basically start swimming hard immediately. Like, there's nothing actually back on that boat if I'm going back where I came. Actually, where do I want to go next? Hang on, figure this out properly. Based on what has just happened, I could swim back to where I was. Yeah, starting from here. Like, swimming to here is not really much further than swimming over to here. And I don't know what's on Spectacle Island. Like, the only thing... Oh, but Spectacle Island does have the Luck bobblehead on it. Do I want to risk going out of my way for the Luck bobblehead in a fairly accessible position? I feel like luck is not important to me, to be honest. Like, I'm not building criticals that fast. I can do without a point of luck. If it were, say, the agility bobblehead, which is over here, but on the Norwegian boat, so definitely a no-no there, that might be worth doing. But for luck, I think I'll give it a pass. Yeah, I need to get out of here. Then need to basically just start swimming pretty much north as fast as possible. We're returning to the location we already were at. That's fine. Also, apparently I don't actually have a fungal purge. I thought I did, but I don't. Now that puts me in a bit of a difficult position right now. I think I probably should do this Radaway now and start it ticking along. It's a little bit worrying, but yeah, I've got the food to offset it. I will become tired. Actually, there's a proper bed I can use at Hagen. That's probably not the worst thing in the world. Right, let's open this door again, because apparently I just flipping can. Radaway is underway, so I'm tired, but I've eaten up. So we should be okay for the moment. Get out of here, and then just start going in an up direction, but also simultaneously direction in this direction. Fine, so rads are ticking down. Rads are ticking down, and now we're just swimming hard over here. So I've lost... I think I've already lost the 300 rads. I think that's done, and now the rads are ticking up again. So there's no point healing right now, because, yeah, unfortunately, the rad bar is just going to extend. So when this is all said and done, I'm probably going to be back to about... Ooh, I don't know. Probably about 2/3 to 3/4, maybe 3/5 of my entire health bar covered up in rads. Which is not great, but quite frankly, I've survived worse. I mean, it's kind of nice in some ways, because it's a nice reset for you, and if I didn't have this specialised equipment to keep my rads down, like, I'd have no chance. Also, why am I only getting +2 at the minute? Like, I swear it was +3 very, very bloody recently. Also, I should definitely be, like, going in this direction. Like, you know, go in the direction, and also sprint, swim if you've got a full action bar. John, for goodness sake, get this done right. Yeah. It looks like I'll be back to where I started. So, the Radaway's fine for the time being, and it looks like I'm coming up on the right area. The moment I jump out of the water, I need to get the ghoul mask on. In fact, I might need to get the ghoul mask on earlier, because if the ghouls see me, that's a problem. But, yeah, here we are. We're almost up to full up here, and there we go. Now I'm going to lose a bit more health as well. But we should be coming in on the pier. There's the Vertibird. So the pier has got to be around here somewhere. I laid a custom marker. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please don't have anyone, like, position I could jerk up on that cliff. I don't think you do. Come on. There's the pier. Can I jump up onto the pier? Oh, I really flipping hope I can. Otherwise, I'm a little bit on the concerned side. I don't think I can. I think that's probably too high. Oh, dear. Oh... Oh dear, okay, okay, go over here, 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 go over here. And now, quick as you like, everything else back on. So, army fatigues, ghoul mask, all the rest of it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, that's fine. And of course, the gas mask. Okay, and then, oh, apparently I'm too close to something. Okay, now round here. Now the ghoul's detecting me, but that's fine. Now, go and pick up the equipment I dropped before. Because that should still... Should... Has that actually just despawned because I left this cell? Because if so, I'm going to be really cross at you, Gabe. It was right here. I didn't put it in the water, did I? I don't think I put it in the water. Right, so I need to find myself some new equipment, as it turns out. And I've got very little health, so... Right, first up, let's get back to Nordhagen and drop a save as a priority. If I just sneak up the way I came in, we should be alright. So, loop around here, ignore the Vertibird, and then, you know what, just screw it. Just get out of here as fast as you can. Okay, you're just there and dead, perhaps. You get over there, that's fine. Me and you are friends. Loot around the back of here. Yeah, there's just a weirdly large number of radioactive canisters around here. Right, okay. Nice and easy out. Let's get back to Nordhagen, figure out... Actually, hang on. Do I have a bunch of spare inventory space right now? Oh, and I dropped my hat as well. I dropped the hat, so I'm currently hatless. So that's very... Wait, am I? Oh, the ghoul mask technically thinks it's covering the hat slot, even if it's not. Fine. Because this opens up the actual opportunity for something I bet people have been agitating for in the comments for some time. Which is... one, did you actually have a hat on? You had an infantry hat. Perception +1. It's probably not a bad idea, to be honest. And it only weighs 0.5. Yeah, I'm going to take that. And I'm also going to take your scoped assault rifle. Together with this ammo. Because 5.56 seems to come up fairly frequently. So that is not a bad idea. So, what have you got on you? A long barrel, a short stock, a standard magazine, a long scope. Not bad. No muzzle at all and standard receiver. 60 damage a go. And with a range of 203 and a long scope on it. Yeah, this actually might work as a sort of okay sniper weapon. In fact, yeah, not too bad at all. So go on then, let's have a little look. See, how good is that scope? That scope is actually, I think, better than my sniper rifle scope, which is kind of embarrassing from a sniper rifle, really. And you had the same on you. Yeah, tons of that. Pick that up as well and immediately drop it. So 22 bullets in this thing. And actually, you know what, I'm willing to waste 2 to see how fast it fires. So if I fire this, that's actually a pretty good fire rate. Okay, I'll give you. That could be useful under the right circumstances. That could be very, very useful indeed. Alright, in which case, back to... I just got freaked out by the power armor again. It's fine, I know what that's for. It's not a problem. Right, back to Nordhagen again. Let's drop a good save there. Oh, flip, I'm probably going to get sick, aren't I? Oh, I'm currently under suppressed immunity, which I needed, otherwise I would have flipping died to rads just swimming back. But I'm probably going to pick up a new disease while I rest. That strikes me as eminently likely. Okay, it's currently 3 PM, and I am a little bit on the tired side, and I think I'm still suffering from the fatigue debuff, so screw it. Let's get ourselves a proper 14 hours of sleep right now just to go through to the following morning. And I am well rested and peckish, but nothing worse than that. Good. Good, 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 good. Well, that's actually worked out pretty nicely for me in that case. Excellent. So, fed and watered properly. Food is still okay for the time being. Water is starting to get a bit low, but I've got 10 bajillion bits of water stored at Hangman's Alley. And I'm probably heading back in that direction right now, in fact. Actually, let's plot out a route here. What's going to be the most efficient way to get home? Actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind swinging round to Revere, because that's going to be the closest station to me. Yeah, that's going to be the closest station. And if I'm lucky, there might be a map there. There'll be a map printed up by the station, like, say, all of the metro stations in Fallout 3 just have maps outside them. So I can look at that and figure out where this likely theoretical green line actually truly is. Because I know it's over in the west, and I'm not, but yeah, knowing what direction I'm supposed to be going in would be a good flippin' starting point. I just had another thought as well. Remember my little excursion down to the hospital in a previous part in a universe that didn't actually happen? That might be worth redoing, because now I desperately need Radaway. So, yeah, I think actually that makes a good couple of destinations coming up here. Revere Beach Station, next up. Need to figure out actually what I'm doing, where my destination is. But if I'm going down towards this hospital, I'll pass by Park Street Station regardless. Okay. So Revere isn't necessary. Okay. Got a new, better plan in that case. We're looping around what we know is safe territory. Let's go visit Park Street. We'll swing by... yeah, kind of swinging by Bunker Hill at the same time. I can drop a save there as well for safety. And then Park Street onto the hospital. I mean, I think we can pretty comfortably actually piece together, yeah, the mystery of what's going on at this point. So, the game wants me to go to the western extreme of the blue line, go into the green line from there, and somewhere in the green line, there's a locked door that can only be opened with a key, and that's the key I've just picked up. So I might have been able to find the green line before, but not actually get far into it. Right, safety save dropped over here at Bunker Hill. Let's crack on. Park Street Station definitely strikes me as a sensible place to head next. In fact, actually, with a safety save down, this area is very, very close by to... oh, what's it called? The place. The place that's all, like, nice and clean and lovely. The place with the deathless immortal people. And diddly-diddly-dee. That could be of interest. Assuming it's open. And actually, ooh. Hello! You're friendly in the... I'm just going to back away. Oh, he has found me. No, he wasn't friendly. Okay, I've decided that was the wrong way to go. Don't actually want to fight a sentry bot. I'm fine not fighting a sentry bot, in fact. My life is better if I don't. Aha, and I've found my way safely and quietly back to mass fusion. Beautiful. And that means Park Street is literally just down the road that I've already been down, so we're back in safe, familiar territory. Now, worth remembering, if I run into trouble, I am squishier than I expect at the minute. Like, I'm used to having an extra 2 pieces of gear on me, so I'm going to take damage relatively fast. Careful with that. Can, however, swing into the burial ground, because I've got the ghoul mask on, so that's just flipping lovely, so that's an extra couple of XP there. Right, so. Any chance of a map? No map here. No map here. Okay, well, in we go. There's got to be a map of the actual network in the station. And when I say there has to be, what I mean is, if this were Fallout 3, there would be. But logically, I would have already walked past it. If there was. Like, okay, that's Park Street marked in blue. Yeah, that's fine. But, like, you know, if there's a subway system, perhaps there should be maps. Fallout 3 knew that. Fallout 3's metro system is actually pretty cool, because you can actually use the maps to navigate it properly. Except for one rather interesting thing here, which is, I can't help but notice, I just came down to the platform looking for a map. This sign seems to clearly indicate to me this is the green line, despite the fact that, like, you know, it's clearly blue, but then that's gotta say green, and I was told I was no trouble, keep your cocking distance. I'm just looking at a sign, but I bet if you walk up to me, you're going to aggro like I'm the asshole, aren't you? Even though you're the one that walked up to me. It doesn't say above the tunnels, like, if either of these is, like, you know, green or which direction or whatever. Fine, well, I know what's around Park, and it's nothing particularly useful to me. I can probably make faster progress back above ground. Actually, can I? Yeah, I definitely can. The best I could probably do in terms of popping up close by to my home base would be coming out in Cambridge again. But that's quite a long run underground and doesn't even bring me where I want to go. I'm faster just basically heading back above ground. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it a part there, because we've actually made some decent story progress here. And more importantly, I've got a new mystery to solve and a new emergency to overcome. Which is, that swim may have got us answers. However, I do have, once again, a slight problem with, being completely heavily irradiated. So, I think I know what I want to do next week. First things first, head south back over to that hospital. I now know that it is occupied mainly by low-level survivors, most of whom don't even have guns. So I can just basically clear them out, and also I know it's got mines in, which I don't want to walk into, but you know, that should be fine, as long as I pay attention and have decent perception. Oh no. That's not a bad plan for next week, I'd say, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have found the Columbia, but it is not the end. Instead, it's just left me heavily irradiated and with more mysteries to solve, and we will crack on with those next week. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been Fallout 4 Frost. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much. In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!